development of our world. We want all of you to join us on our sustainable journey with Eat Green. I'd like to thank you for your attention.
Sorry, I stepped on your words, Simon. Apologies for that. Thank you very much. So let's move on to CH8, which would be Yihan.
Yes, I'm going to share my screen.
Excellent.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you and we can see the screen.
Okay. Hello everyone. We are Group 8. During the pandemic, people tend to purchase online or they're getting used to take out foods from the restaurants. These packaging materials are oil-based or made with synthetic materials, which may increase the carbon emission or they are non-biodegradable or not efficient to recycle. So the solution we came up with is to use the hemp fibers as a substitute material for packaging. We call this Hempacket. There are 4 advantages of the Hempacket. It is biodegradable, reusable, strong, and stiff. Also, it is resists vibrations so that we can protect the products very well. Here is a recycling process of the Hempacket. First, we produce the Hempacket, and during the production, there may be some waste. So maybe we can use them as a sustainable filler materials. After, we will sell the Hempacket to the online stores and restaurants. After the customers receive the circular packet, they can leave the Hempacket at a recycled drop-off, such as a place in village, bar, or in the post office. And later, we will sanitize and resell the Hempacket again. With this circular process, we can reach the 4 R's, which are reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. How to make it work? We can harvest, process, and manufacture in Tyrol. From customer side, we will encourage recycle with coupons and discounts. From the online business and restaurant side, I think they are willing to cooperate with us because they want to show they care about the environment. Also, the Hempacket is able to resell, so we can grow the revenue without the mass scale farming. Thank you for your time.
Wonderful. Lihan, thank you very much. And let's go ahead and move on to CH9, which would be Fabian.
Yes, hello. I'll just start my presentation. There we go. My product idea is called the Zahnbürstel. The Austrians and Germans among you might already know what it's about. Oh, wait, I have to, sorry. So why are we talking about toothbrushes? It's quite simple. It's a hygienic product, and because of that, it has to be changed regularly, or you are basically just cleaning your teeth with something that is dirtier than your teeth themselves. So you have to change them 3 to 4 times per year. And the numbers for the Tyrol alone, because there are 750,000 people there, are approximately 60 tons of wasted plastic. And this form of plastic that is used in toothbrushes, because it's oftentimes not just a singular type of plastic, is because of that often not recycled properly, but just thrown in the waste bin. So why are we using circular hemp? Quite simply, hemp is a biodegradable material in itself. The fibers can be biodegradable or added to the plastic to reduce the weight of the plastic itself. And then it can be used as a source of bioplastics. There are hemp oil-based plastics, and there are cellulose-based plastics like polyacetate and other forms of plastics that are not necessarily biodegradable, but they can be either biodegradable or they are just not made out of not restorable resources like oil or other forms of plastics. So our idea was, why not make a toothbrush out of hemp? So if you don't believe that the fish need more toothbrushes and you don't want to use the same toothbrush for 50 years in a row, the hemp toothbrush might be your idea. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Fabian. Let's move on to CH10, which would be Liv. Liv, are you ready to join us? Liv Meyer?
Yeah.
Oh, you're here? Okay, good.
You see my screen, right?
Yeah, we got it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Liv. I want to tackle the circular hemp challenge for Alpex with my team. And as everyone knows, we have a huge plastic problem. There are headlines in the press like microplastics found in the Alps, or consequences like the total ban on plastics and ski resorts. So plastic is everywhere. And what comes first to my mind when thinking about reducing plastics are ski tickets. They are made from petroleum-based plastics. And yes, there is a deposit system, but new ones are still produced every year. So also they are not made from recycled plastics. And in addition to that, they are not biodegradable. There are 158 million skier days per year in the Alps, and we could potentially reach 15 million skiers and snowboarders with the ski tickets. So let's get rid of plastics here. Let's produce organic hemp-based ski tickets, which are produced regional and are biodegradable. In this way, we support regional cultivation and are no longer dependent on crude oil. Also, we achieve the Sustainable Development Goal by that, and the eco-label Blue Angel for a more eco-friendly product. But the key value for Alpex here is many people are not aware that hemp can be used for this purpose. So if you get a made by Alpex at the ski tickets, it's like a business card for your company in terms of branding. Regarding feasibility, hemp fiber doesn't block any of the radio waves, which is needed for the RFID technology. Also, there is a lot of scientific papers about hemp and hemp composites and the plastics made of it. So it's technically feasible. And here you can see the RFID card structure, and the overlays and printing layers are all made from plastics and could be replaced by hemp fiber or hemp fiber composites. So thank you.
All right, wonderful. Then, Liep, thank you very much. And we move on to Lucas for CH11. Lucas, the stage is yours.
Hello, everybody. You can see my screen?
Yes, we can. Off you go.
Perfect. So I'm Lucas, and this is Hemp Camping, a fiber to explore the world. And as you can see, already in the 17th century, fiber, so hemp was the material to explore the world for the sailing ships, and now we want to do it again in 2021. So a statistic shows that camping is really rising, especially in times of the crisis, and we see a booming industry here. And we had a look at the problems for campers. So for once, the good products are really expensive. They also have to be light and resilient. And very often materials like aluminum, carbon, and other synthetics are used for it. So what are the opportunities in the industry? It is a growing industry. It also is linked to alternative lifestyle, especially for young people. And people in the Globetrotter community care about the environment. And products, and many products in this industry, are made of simple shapes. And the product we really want to focus on for our first step is the roof tent. There you can see it's a Autohome. It's a brand from Northern Italy, and it's really simple shapes. It is made out of carbon fiber at the moment and other plastic materials. And in contrast to the carbon, it could be even a price improvement for the customer, and also in terms of isolation and so on, it could be better than the existing product. And when we once enter this industry for the campers, there are many things and items we can also shape with the hemp fiber, for example, suitcases or light camping tables or the interior of a camper. So we see a huge portfolio in this industry. And so we want to start with our roof tents and then enter a whole new industry for the hemp fiber. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you very much, Lucas. And we'll move on to CH12 with Matti. Matti, are you there?
Yeah, you should hear me.
We hear you and we see you, but we do not see your presentation.
Okay. No, it's not a presentation at all. But,
not a problem.
Yeah. So my idea of hemp composites is all about the combination of hemp composites with car parts or the car manufacturing industry in the Alpine way, or in South Tyrol especially, because hemp is renewable, biodegradable, and has some of the strongest mechanical properties of all natural fibers. And yeah, because of that, the density of hemp fiber is much lower than that of glass fiber, what is partly used in car parts because of make them lighter, but you can make them even lighter with hemp fibers. And so it's really attractive for moving objects, also in the transportation sector for trucks or something like that. And you can do a lot of the interior with hemp fiber composites, and especially you can vary the stiffness of the hemp fibers, and so you can make much different parts or many different parts from the interiors. So you can do really a lot of that. And one of the criteria was especially to make it regionally, and because Tyrol is such a great manufacturer for car parts, it would be a really nice product to give them a better life cycle assessment, the car parts, and make a good example. Yeah, so a good example for that would be the automotive, the Network Automotive Excellence South Tyrol, who does a lot of that work in South Tyrol and is constantly looking for new improvements on their car part sector. So I thought that it would be really great to do a combination of that.
Okay, wonderful. Matti, thank you very much. So let's go ahead and move on to CH13, which would be Julian.
Yes, just let me know when you can see my presentation.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep, we're in business.
Perfect. So hello, everyone. My name is Julianne Chimp, and I will be presenting our idea for the Circular Hemp Challenge on behalf of Team 13. So with over 500 peaks, 80 ski areas, and over 3,000 kilometers of skiable terrain, it's no wonder why Tyrol is the #1 ski and snowboard destination in the European Alps. According to Tyrol's Facts and Figures report published during the 2018 to 2019 tourism year, Tyrol experienced almost 50 million overnight stays and around 23,000 accommodations throughout the region. Furthermore, with around 330,000 beds in Tyrol, with every second bed being in a hotel, it's very clear that tourism plays a major role in Tyrol's economy. With such a large penetration in this market, there is massive potential to make this industry a more sustainable one through new innovations. So after seeing such a large potential in the tourism sector, our proposal is lightweight hemp-based furniture that can be incorporated in multiple ways throughout various areas of Tyrol. Now, there are multiple downsides of the production of traditional furniture made out of metal, wood, plastic, and other oil-based materials. The average piece of furniture generates approximately 47 kilograms of CO2 equivalents. Alternatively, hemp-based furniture would provide many benefits. Locally sourced hemp would be a much more sustainable option while supporting local farmers. Additionally, hemp fiber composites are very sturdy while being lightweight at the same time. Our goal is to create an alternative specifically to furniture currently made out of plastic materials. Based on some feedback we've already received, we'll aim to make this furniture as geometrically simple as possible. Our aesthetically designed furniture arrangements could be incorporated into various sectors of hospitality and tourism, such as ski lodge areas, park and picnic spots, pool areas, or even other hotel spaces. By partnering not only with local farms, but also hotels, ski lodges, campgrounds, or parks in other municipalities, we can take one step closer at making Tyrol a closed-loop circular system. Thank you, and we look forward to your feedback and can't wait to develop this idea further.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Julian, thank you very much. And then we will move on to our last presentation for today, our last pitch, better said, and that would be CH14, and we would be looking for Elias. Elias, are you ready to join us?
Hello, I hope everyone see my presentation.
We're in business.
Who we are? We are the team CH13 Circle Hemp. The following participants belong to the team CH14. Lisa Obereger, Luca Conte, Stefan Osolski, and I'm Elias West. What we want? We want to make the planet Earth a little bit greener. How do we want to do this? With biking in nature and for nature. Our pitch idea is we want to make a bike frame with the composite material hemp fibers that has similar properties to carbon composites. The normal materials for a bike frame are carbon, steel, or aluminum. These materials are not environmentally friendly in production process. The composite material made from hemp is completely biodegradable and sustainable in production. So it is totally environmentally, so we can bike in nature and for nature. Our target for the next days, we would create a business model for the first bike frame made from plant-based composite, which is completely biodegradable and sustainable in production. This composite should manufacture in Tyrol. I hope we will create an exciting model for our idea in the next 2 days, so that the planet Earth can become a little greener again. Thanks.
Wonderful. Elias, thank you very much. And so we have reached a close tied to our initial pitches. And I'd like to go ahead and bring on Henrietta, who would like to go ahead and talk about her organization. Henrietta, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Excellent.
Maybe Thomas, you can share the general presentation, or if not, I can share. Okay, I will share. 1 second, please.
Sure.
Maybe it's better if you share it. Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Can you see my screen?
We got it.
Okay. Dani, over to you.
So I'm Dani. I'm the CSR and sales manager of Pure EcoCorrect Outdoor, and this is Henriette. She's responsible for strategic sales. We are a middle-sized company from Munich, having an office in Wattens and a distribution in Lower Bavaria, and we are really excited to hear your that you are innovating the clothing market with us, because it's really time for circular business models. So we are really amazed what we will hear, and Henriette will get more into detail.
Yeah, at first I would like to present the challenge, the Pure challenge once more. The challenge question is, how might we design a rental service for sports fashion products in a way that delivers convenience and value for customers and that reduces the environmental impact? As we already discussed, the goal is to design a B2B rental concept. The main characteristics are it should be a sustainable and innovative business model, as well as a circular and scalable model concept. The main challenges are the quality aspect. The sports clothing have, for example, the water column, and this is a really important quality aspect, as well as the cleaning and refurbishment. Yeah, and also a main challenge is to convince the customer. Maybe, as you know, there are already existing concepts, but they don't really convince the customer. So the challenge is to really catch the customer. Yeah, the channels of the concept could be offline, online, and or multi-channels. and was too fast. And the business model could be a subscription or leasing business model, as well as a collaboration or cooperation with, for example, other brands or other shops. Yeah, and after we've watched your pitches, your first ideas, we would like to give you some important tips. First one is just keep in your mind, we are not producing children's clothing, only clothing for adults. The second point is that please have a deeper look on the logistics. That means how gets the clothing from from us to the consumer and back. And also the refurbishment, because the refurbishment and the cleaning is a really important topic which should be taken into account. And last but not least, the result or the goal of this challenge is to design a business model. For example, a business model canvas, which means you have to think about the revenue streams, the costs, your customer groups, so everything to have a whole business model. Yeah, and we're really looking forward to design a circular business model with you. And we're really looking forward to the pitches now.
Yes, Henriette, thank you very much. And I thought it was quite interesting, the feedback that you gave. I thought it was very nice and extremely helpful for everyone who's gone ahead and put together videos in advance. So let's move on to CC1, and that should be Dominic. Dominic, the stage is yours.
How many of you have sent back clothes because they didn't fit? Probably most of you. Pretty annoying, isn't it? When is it most annoying? When you want to go skiing. When you're standing in front of a slope and you can't go skiing because your jacket doesn't fit. And especially if you traveled like half of the day just to get to the slope and the jacket you ordered online doesn't fit you. I would be furious, absolutely raging. But my name is Dominic Geil and I have the perfect solution for this. Take out the smartphone, open your camera app and scan your body. We analyze your body measurements and send you the perfect fitting size. Never sending back clothes again. I think this is truly amazing. But how is this done? With artificial intelligence. And there's one more thing to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is best at recognizing patterns and detecting anomalies. So as a retailer, what is important to me? I want to receive back the clothes as they were before, and I want to assure the quality and want to know if like a button is ripped off or if something doesn't work anymore and has to be repaired. And every misfunction of clothes is like an anomaly, and this can be detected with artificial intelligence. And I think this is great and will make the process of refurbishment much easier. And in the next 48 hours, we will try to create a business model so you never have to send back clothes again. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Dominic, thank you very much. Let's move on to CC2 with Katarina. Katarina, the stage is yours.
Hi, I will just share my screen immediately. So can you see it?
Yes, we can see you and we can see it.
Okay, and you can hear me too, great.
Yes,
oh, no.
all three.
Something happened. Yeah.
We're doing great.
So hi, okay, great. Hi, my name is Katarina, and today I'm going to pitch you our idea for Pure. So the challenge is to create a circular clothing rental system that creates value for the end user. So do you sometimes also feel like you want a new fashionable skiing outfit, but it's so expensive? You want to go skiing, but without buying the whole equipment? Or you want to help the environment and act more sustainable? Or you just want to share things that you don't need at the moment? So our problem statement is that people in general want to act more environmentally. We share our cars with Uber, we share our flats with Airbnb, so why not also sharing our ski equipment on Pure? So the online rental subscription market is estimated to be 1.85 billion US dollars, or according to Allied Markets research by the end of 2023. So our idea is to rent and land our winter sport outfit at Pure. But how does it work? So the donator can wants to buy a new winter jacket. So he can donate the old one and gets a discount for the new one. This is also part of a reward system. This can be, for example, at Hervis or Intersport Eibel. The end user can choose between two subscription fees, which are basic and premium. The basic one, you can get a winter outfit once a year. For the premium one, you can choose between several times a year. Oh no, I interrupted it, sorry.
That's all right, Katarina. We can go ahead.
I will start it again. So, so can you see it again?
Yes.
Okay, so the essential key parts are the Pure online platform, which are connecting both sides, the end user and the donator, the sport shops like Hervis or Intersport Eibel, the laundry service. We want to create value by having a reward system. Then we have the promotion marketing made by influencers on Instagram to raise awareness, and to create a community is also a main goal of ours. Are you ready to join the challenge? So I have to excuse because I had some technical issues.
Oh, don't worry about it,
yeah.
Katarina. I feel confident you will make up for it in the next 48 hours. So wonderful. Thank you very much for that. Let's go ahead and move on to team CC3, and we would have Thiel giving a presentation. Thiel.
Hello, everyone. Can you see and hear me?
We can see and hear you. Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. So, hello, my name is Thiel, and today I want to present to you our idea of the Pure rental service. We're living in a world of fast fashion. A study of McKinsey & Company states that each German throws away 4.7 kilograms of clothing every year. Just imagine the waste resulting from a population of 83 million people. Ski clothes, in addition to that, are bulky, hard to store, and rarely in use, mostly just once a year. And to tackle this challenge, we want to implement the Pure rental service. But existing ski clothing rental solutions just haven't convinced the customers yet. Getting the clothes sent to your home and having to transport them in your packed car to the hotel, or spending lots of time in rental stores looking for some fitting ski clothes, just doesn't sound like an enjoyable vacation. We want to make renting ski clothing more attractive. Through cooperations with local hotels, apartments, and studios, our customers can simply order our clothes during their booking of the accommodation. There will be a link on the booking website of the hotel, which leads directly to our renting website. After the order, we send the clothes directly to the hotel. The host of the accommodation places the package in the room while making it ready for the customers. After they arrive, they just need to put on this rented ski clothing and enjoy the slopes. After the stay, our local service partner picks up the ski clothing from the hotel, cleans and repairs them, and prepares them for the next happy customer. And when the lifespan of the clothing is over, we completely recycle them and use them to produce our next collection. And with this business model, everyone benefits. The customer with comfortable ski clothing, latest fashion for less money, the hotel with a broader portfolio for the customers, and Pure with many low-cost distribution channels and a broader customer groups. And this is our idea of the Pure rental service. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you also, Thiel. And let's go ahead and move on to CC4, and that would be Dominic.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I will share my screen with you. You see it?
Yes, we do.
Okay, perfect.
We see Muhammad Ali as well.
Okay, super. That's good. So This is Max and Dana. They are both 25 years of age and they are very sporty. And they need new sport clothes multiple times per year, but they have not enough money. So the chance for Puya is to give them the possibility to buy or rent new clothes with a clothes subscription. The solution is ClothesUp. ClothesUp is a subscription model with different price classes. The customer can rent at least 3 different types of clothes for 3 months. After that, they have bring it back to a cleaning station, which is included in the price. But if the clothes need a repair, so he has to buy extra for it. So what is the advantage for the customer? For the customer is the advantage that he has always fresh and clean clothes. For the company is that he has a greater customer loyalty, and the benefit from that is that the company has a better image. The benefit for the planet is that we have less of waste, and the company has acquisition of new customers. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I'm looking forward for the challenge.
Wonderful. Then, Dominic, thank you very much. Let's move on to CC6, which would be Julia.
Yes. The screen is still shared, so I can't. Like the last screen is still here.
Yeah, I still see the last screen as well. So you're not able to go ahead and take over the screen?
Oh, no.
You got it? Cool.
So, are you familiar with the situation that you want to go on a skiing trip with your family or friends just once, but you just lack the right outfit? Well, this winter, that actually was a problem I was facing. But now there's a solution, PureCycle. PureCycle is a platform available as an app and as a website with which you can easily rent outerwear from different brands partnering with Pure, which focus on clothing that is especially suitable for winter sports. PureCycle can be promoted by using a combination of digital marketing and traditional advertising, plus collaborating with influencers whose content deals with being active and going on adventures. When opening the app, you will see the latest arrivals, most loved pieces, and a button for viewing every piece of clothing available. And by setting filters, you can narrow down your search to the type of clothing you're looking for example, jackets, and you can filter for pieces that match your style, your size, and the purpose the clothing is supposed to fulfill. Found a piece that you love, then add it to your cart and either continue looking for additional pieces or immediately check out. Do you want to rent a piece for a few days only or rather for a few months? It's your choice. Just indicate how long you would need it and pay the amount due. It's time for getting clothes. You can either choose to pick up the selected clothes from a partnering retailer, the closest ski rental service, or have it delivered to your home. And now enjoy your time in the snow. Ready to give the pieces back? Just bring them back to where you picked them up or use the box they came in to send the clothes back. A partnering cleaning company will make sure to get the pieces back to their original condition. By using PureCycle, you can make use of a convenient clothing rental service and simultaneously do something good for the environment. On top of that, you can collect points with every rental and when inviting friends, and redeem the points collected for either a discount on your next rental or a donation to a good cause. Sounds interesting? Then download PureCycle now.
Thank you, Julia. Great job. I'm taking over from Mike, and I'll turn on my video. So since we have so many ideas in this category, and we are already starting the mentoring sessions for the other topics. I would suggest that those of you in the room who are working on the circular hemp to transition to the rooms that I post. We'll get to the teams. We're not yet done. So everyone who is working on circular clothing stays here. Everybody who is working on a hemp challenge, depending on whether you're in room A or B, you will transition to those rooms. Also the mentors that signed up for hemp, we would like you to transition, and then we will continue in this room with the remaining circular clothing rental teams, right? So that was just a quick announcement. Mike moved to the circular hemp room as a lead mentor, so I will continue the moderation here, and we are moving on right with team CC7, or did we actually forget CC5, Laura?
Yes, we didn't present.
Okay, so let's do yours now, CC5, and the others, again, just to repeat what I just mentioned, all the hemp teams, now is the time to transition to your hemp room, either A or B, and the same is true for the mentors that are working on the hemp challenge with our teams. Please transition to these rooms, and we will stay here for now with the circular clothing and CC5. So floor is yours.
Okay, so let me know when you can see my screen.
Yep, we see it.
Can you see in presentation mode?
Perfect.
Okay, so hello. How many of you have ever worn your friends' or siblings' clothes before? You have a ski jacket, but to be true, you are tired of wearing the same outfit every snow trip. With Pure app, it no longer needs to be that way. My name is Filipa, and together with my team, we are ready to tackle the circular clothing rental challenge for Pure. The first thing to be done is creating an app that overcomes the problem of convenience and attracts end customers to actually purchase the rental service. When downloading the app, users need to sign up to become members and to start the journey with Pure. The main goal is to allow members to choose one of the following services: rent, buy, or swap. For rental services, companies or individual members can post their offers in the app, for example, a ski jacket they would like to rent, and other members who are interested should specify number of renting days, location delivery, and other information. After the period of rent ends, they can have the option of purchasing the product from the owner. For swap, let's take a look at how it works. How would swap option work then? Members should add to the app clothes or equipment that they would like to swap. In other words, things they are not likely to wear again. Then they'll be able to check what other members are also offering, swiping right if they like what they see, or swiping left if they are not interested in those items. A match happens when someone interested in my product also has a product that I'm interested in. We are then ready to chat and discuss our swap. This might sound confusing, so let me show an example. As you can see in the picture, I already posted on Pure's app my pink goggles, and I'm willing to swap. And I swiped right when I saw the yellow jacket that belongs to Anna. This would be considered a match, as I'm interested in Anna's jacket and she's interested in my goggles. Lastly, I can chat with Anna to discuss further details of how we want to proceed with our swap. We already see the great value added for customers, but what about Pure? As soon as a match happens, members start chatting, and Pure charge a fixed value per swap, making profit out of it. Are you already convinced that swap can be the solution to your holidays? If so, get ready to see how our team is going to tackle this challenge. Thank you.
Thanks, Filipa. Looking forward to seeing that come to life. Now we have Katja from CC7.
So welcome to our pitch for the Circular Clothing Rental Challenge. There are several reasons motivating a rental service. In order to mitigate the environmental impact of fast fashion, the fashion industry fundamentally needs to change. As of now, fast fashion is speeding towards an environmental disaster. The pandemic made consumers' attitudes, behaviors, and purchasing habits change. People are shopping more consciously, they buy local, and they embrace digital commerce. And moreover, renters will stay in fashion. The goal we tackle is to create convenience and value for customers, reduce the environmental impact, increase circularity, and create a scalable, innovative, and sustainable B2C rental concept that can be applied online, offline, or multi-channel. So we started from the audience we want to target and came to the conclusion that we want to offer clothing for everyone who enjoys doing sports, for all age groups, and for all income levels, regardless of the socioeconomic background. So put shortly, with our rental concept, we want to service all sports levels, all age levels, and all income levels. And to put this into practice, we came up with a click and collect rental model, which we want to expand to the online setting once it takes roots. The concept includes rental, return, and cleaning. We want to collaborate with sustainable brands whose clothes can be picked up in ski rentals and sports stores. Rental and return are set up via an app, which makes the experience very convenient for the customer. And regarding the rental, there will be packages for 1 day, for 3 days, or for a week. The return can happen in ski rentals, in stores, hotels, as well as in different drop-off spots. And regarding the cleaning process, a collaboration with an eco-friendly company is planned. And once the clothes cannot be rented any longer, they will be sold in an outlet or given to a shelter. So put in a nutshell, our mission is to offer a unique solution by providing tailor-made packages for all sports, age, and income levels with a trouble-free return and cleaning system. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Katja. CC8 with Michael.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Are you already planning your next hiking or skiing vacation in the beautiful Tyrolean Alps? However, you still lack the right outdoor clothing and don't want to spend another 750 euros for a pair you only wear once or twice a year? Well, then let me introduce you our idea how Pure can implement a circular rental service. Our rental service mainly focuses on children, families, and people living in cities. In our opinion, this target group is most willing to rent sports fashion products since they either don't have enough space for storing them at home, lack financial resources, don't find it worth it to buy new clothes, or simply don't want to buy a pair they barely wear. To spark our target group's interest in renting instead of buying products, Pure should rent its clothes on a per-day basis rather than on a subscription one. Customers can rent a pair either on Pure's own website, on Intersport Rent's website, or in their shops. To guarantee a great customer experience, the rented items will be shipped directly to the customer's home or hotel. But of course, they can also simply be picked up in one of Intersport Rent's outlets. In addition to Intersport Rent, Pure should also collaborate with Faude. So let me elaborate a bit on these potential cooperation partners. With 170 stores in Austria, Intersport Rent is the ideal partner to raise Pure's brand awareness and bring close to its customers. To serve its smallest customer, Pure could consider creating an own product line for children. However, we find it's better to collaborate with Faude, another sustainable outdoor wearing company that already offers sports fashion for children. Finally, to ensure a closed loop, Pure should further recycle its clothes or donate it to charity organizations such as Volkshilfe Österreich, in case they can't be rented anymore. My name is Michael Helfer from Team CC8, and we are already looking forward to the upcoming 48 hours. Thank you.
Great job. Thanks, Michael. Then CC9 with Daniel.
Hello. One moment. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So basically, we want to develop a platform where we combine different options to get your skiing clothes based on your needs. The first option after using our clothes for one season is to extend the rent, which will be a little cheaper than the first renting fee since the clothes are already a little bit older. The second option is to swap it for a newer or even older clothes, so you can get a cheaper or more expensive rent for the next season. So you decide which clothes you have. If you always have the newest ones, which will be a little bit more expensive, or if you have older clothes, which still look good, still fine and everything, but you pay less. And the third option, if you say, okay, I have rented this cloth pieces for 3 years in a row, I want to keep them. I've made a decision, you can buy it from us, which will of course also be a little bit cheaper than renting it for a few more years. And the fourth option, which we want to avoid through providing a good experience, a good platform, is that after one season, the people decide to do nothing with us anymore. But basically, we want to try to offer for every needs, like saving money, saving the environment, something in between, the best option, and develop a platform plus logistic and business model for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Interesting idea. Let's hear from CC10, Alpa.
Yep, that's me. So can you see the presentation?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So hello everyone. We are team to be decided for Pure. So let's directly dive in. First of all, we found 3 main reasons why customers try to avoid rental clothings. They generally doubt the hygiene of a rental product. Also, they are afraid of damaging the product, and they doubt the quality and the condition of the products. So in order to overcome these challenges, we thought of showing our entire cleaning process of our products to our audience and also certify the process. Also, to overcome their anxiety about damaging, we will assure them that there won't be any extra costs for small damages like getting it dirty or something. And for the bad damages, 90% of them will be covered by an insurance. Thirdly, we will get the reviews early on and show the videos of our products. And again, we will certify the whole process to make them sure about the quality. So how to achieve these targets? We thought of having an online platform for pre-ordering and shipping, where our customers also check the availability and location of the products. And if they prefer, they can also rent it spontaneously from our partners anytime as well. The rental time would be 1 day till the end of the season. However, different rental deals can be agreed, which will allow them to rent for a discounted price with our flexibility in pricing. Finally, we want to work with hotels, ski rentals, and shops as our rental partners. And we have to be in touch with local dry cleaners apart from our own repair station. And we also have to collaborate with different organizations to boost our popularity and to follow fashion. Lastly, we aim that our target audience is especially families among all the skiers. Thank you for your listening.
Thanks, Alba. Great job highlighting different problems that consumers might have had or might have before they hear from your solution. We now heard from 10 ideas. We have 8 more. So we will continue with CC11 and Nina from the TU Vienna.
Hello. I'm going to share my screen. So I hope you can see it. So hi, my name is Nina and welcome to our approach to the Circular Clothing Challenge of Pure. We try to focus on 3 different aspects, which are reliability, convenience, and sustainability. With reliability, we want to try to ensure a certain quality standard by checking whether the clothing is damaged or thoroughly cleaned and give people what they are actually looking for. Our next point is convenience, which is very important to provide the customer with an easy, quick, and well-functioning rental service to ensure that they receive their sports clothing without any troubles. And another important aspect is sustainability. We want to focus on a good environmental impact with sustainable logistics, cleaning, and clothes. So how we want to achieve reliability, convenience, and sustainability. Our solution is to make essential cooperations in order to ensure convenience, especially when looking at delivery services. For example, working with different businesses in the tourism sector, such as hotels or ski rental services, to offer all-in-one services with not only clothes, but also equipment. Further, we want to collaborate with other sustainable brands, which can be helpful to enlarge our product variety. Moreover, a user-friendly and intuitive app and website with a communicating environment will also ensure customer convenience. To keep the customer engaged, we try to incorporate a reward system or gamification. With our branding focus on quality, convenience, and sustainability, possible customers can be captured and a USP can be established. So we try to focus our communication on cleanliness, quality of the rented product, sustainability, and delivered convenience. So thank you for listening, and I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Thank you, Nina. Then next up is Anton.
Yeah, hello, that's me. So I hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so me and my team, we sat together and we just thought about why do existing clothing rental problems why do existing clothing rental concepts fail to impress up to now? So we think that the problematics still are in the fact that it's too expensive, it is still unknown, and it's quite unpractical for the customer. And we thought about where the origins of those problems are. And for that, we thought about the two dimensions that are in there would be the logistics and the customer experience. So let's talk about the logistics first. We thought about an idea of a usage of blockchain kind of method to overcome this problem. What does it mean? Well, you create a big network of partners or entities of different dimensions that can work together if they want to, like hotels, Airbnbs, bigger stores in the same city or town. And they each get a number of jackets or just equipments which they're responsible for. And they're also responsible of being the connecting dot between you, Pure, and the rear end customer. So, for example, that brings real good comfort for the customer because the jackets don't have to be sent back and forth, etc. The jackets will just be in the hotels where they're staying at, and so they don't have to be confronted with this logistical problem that brings a motivational problem with it. For us, it means that we get more clients because we can make it more affordable. Why is that? Because we have less stocking expenses and less shipping expenses because we can bring bigger quantities to bigger partners, which also makes all this more sustainable. And yeah, also this decentralization takes some responsibility off your shoulders because you will not need to be in contact with every single customer. You just need to be in contact with some partners, and yeah, this just makes it way easier for you. But I see that all of this networking with different partners can be quite tricky, and this is where we thought about the QR codes that you could bring into the jackets. So actually for us, we get way better oversight, better transparency, and overall it just helps us for the organization, and it also improves customer insight in customer experience. Well, it just brings for us insight into the customer experience. Because we can use the opportunity of those QR codes that are already in the jackets to, to increase the rental experience vastly for the customer. So why is that? Because there are many ways for QR codes to improve the customer experience. For example, by showing them how much CO2 emissions they have been avoided through the rental of this jacket, by creating a story and through reviews from previous customers, like a real culture around it. That is a big marketing deal nowadays. And yeah, just general info about the clothing item, etc. So yeah, that's actually quite it. Those QR codes can bring way more things that we haven't thought about yet. but I hope to think about them with my team in the next 48 hours. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Anton. Quick reminder, if you have feedback or question, please let's use the chat to share this already with our teams. Now we have team 13 with Sia.
Yeah, good evening. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
So I'm Zia, and let me just jump in quickly in our idea to solve the circular clothing rental challenge by Pure. One may ask, why do we even need a circular clothing rental? Why can't we just simply buy our clothes that we need? Well, the actual problem, among others, is the affordability, because people are just not ready to spend hundreds of euros just to make a brief trip to somewhere cold, for example. We know that nowadays people are trying to find a solution for every problem in the internet. That's why a good-looking and user-friendly website or an app would be the perfect start for solving this problem. However, all this internet stuff is only half of the deal, and now we have to concentrate on how this process will actually run. We have thought of a brief chain of 4 elements, which describes our problem pretty simply and effectively. And let's start our adventure right away with the order section. So our clients will make an order on our website or our app, and we will deliver them the clothes they ordered to every address desired by the customers. Here we have to think of the fact that Pure values sustainability very highly. That's why we have to design this whole process as sustainable as possible by, for example, making the packages eco-friendly or the transport vehicles CO2 neutral. Now, after the successful usage of our products, we have to get our stuff back, right? And here we have 2 possible solutions, one of which would be some drop-off spots in some popular resorts, maybe. Or if we cannot implement this, the customers will have the possibility to simply put the items back in the packages they were delivered in and send them to us. So we will also leave a return note in the packages to keep the services valuable and convenient for the customers. After we get our products back, we have to quickly check their quality, and if everything's all right, send them to a dry cleaning service, which also has to be eco-friendly by using, I don't know, sustainable and compostable substances. The dry cleaning service is actually the last step in our chain, because here the products are prepared for the next customer. And this is the point where our rental service becomes circular. Thank you.
Thank you, Sia. Now we have Lars from Team Circular Clothing Rental 14.
Hello, everybody. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, we did at least a second ago. Now no longer.
No, it was my screen.
Okay. Yeah. Yours is coming. Now we see it.
Okay, good evening. I'm going to explain the concept Equipment Companion, which enables the sustainable experience for every family. First, I'm going to spend a few words about the issue I would like to address on with my idea. And just in a nutshell, I would like to focus on the changing needs, especially for the young adults when they grow up. Let's assume you're already a parent of a young adult and they will be eager to do some activities, no matter if it's cold or warm outside, no matter what the costs are for the equipment. And of course, if they are willing to do some activities, they should have the chance to do it. no matter of costs and no matter of environmental impact. But this requires a smart solution, a smart business model for complete solutions. In the circle you can see in the slide explains the main idea. I have already mentioned the step 1 and the step 2. Now let's move forward on the step 3, the equipment exchange. Parents or the young adults should have the possibility to send the equipment back if it's not needed anymore. For example, a 17-year-old John wants to try some cross-country skiing on top of alpine skiing, and everyone who has tried something like this knows that a lot of equipment is required. Instead of buying a rental model, the equipment companion is the right address for the new experience. Due to the mentioned points, families are the right group to address. We think this business model needs to be a money-saving alternative compared to buying equipment with the traditional business models. Last but not least, I'm convinced Equipment Companion has a positive impact on the environment, and so we can reduce massive waste with a smart solution. We can work on the next hours and days. Thank you for attention.
Thanks, Lars. Michaela from team 15.
Yes, just a second. Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. With increasing trend of minimalism and urgency to act sustainable, renting clothes could be the future of fashion. At the center of the business are sustainability and convenience. These are 4 crucial parts we identified for the consumer journey: website, delivery, return, and cleaning. First, a sub-page on the already existing website is implemented. There it is possible to rent clothes in 4 simple steps, choosing the days, clothes, delivery type, and payment type. Renting needs to be affordable, and there will be a detailed description of sizes and models that wear the clothes on pictures to decrease the risk of choosing the wrong size. Products are being delivered to homes of customers and preferably to where they are staying at. After collecting enough data, we will add other partners that are on the way to slopes in the hiking or skiing area. Our sustainable and reusable package is used for both delivery and return. The return label is already printed on the back, guaranteeing maximum convenience for the customer. Furthermore, the QR code on the back gives PR all the information about who the order belonged to. Then the clothing is sent back or brought to drop-off boxes in the area to be transported. Afterwards, the clothes go through a cleaning process using only eco-friendly products, where the focus is on increasing the longevity and maintaining the product quality. This process can be combined with social entrepreneurship, such as hiring vulnerable and typically unemployed groups in society. The clothes are then inspected and repaired if needed, and then the journey starts again from the beginning. Me and my team, we are looking forward to working on our idea.
Thanks, Michaela. Eva, your turn.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm quickly sharing my screen. I was muted. You all see my screen now, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So when it comes to the rental services, consumers are usually facing some barriers, and in many cases, they overweight the benefits. So in our concept, we really want to focus on identifying solutions that helps to overcome these barriers. And with our renting service, we want to offer sustainable and affordable solutions and create value for each customer segment. The renting service will be available online and via app. And by providing this app, we aim to create a convenient and easy solution so that customers can use our service at any time from anywhere. We also plan to include augmented reality features in order to increase the engagement of the customers before the decision making and increase the feeling of psychological ownership. On the website and on the app, we really want to inform and educate the customers about the cleaning process in form of video snippets with detailed explanation of each different step. This will help us to increase credibility and trust and minimize the barrier of hygiene. We also want to offer the possibility of renting a package. The package will then be perfectly tailored to fit our customer segment needs. So it doesn't matter if they're a beginner and they're looking for basic equipment, or if they're more the flexible type. All they have to do is answer some short questions, and then the app will recommend the perfect packages. Our solution will be based on a leasing concept. So you just have to select the sportswear you want to rent. Then you get them directly delivered to the destination for free. And the app will even remind you a few days before the leasing expires. And the customers are going to have the 3 options to either extend, to buy, or to return the sportswear. We also plan to collaborate with stores in typical tourist locations in order to make the renting service even more convenient and accessible. Regarding cleaning and refurbishment, it was highly important to us to find a partner with shared values. So during our research, we came across the company Maya & Cool, where sustainability has always been top priority and that offers an environmental friendly washing service for outdoor clothing. And that's it, our idea for the renting service, a solution that will help customers to change their habits and to contribute to a healthier planet. Thank you.
Thank you. Then Juan Pablo.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Can you see my PowerPoint now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, well, let me start by asking you all a question. Have you ever been bowling? I don't need you to answer me, but most likely all of you have ever been at least once or maybe more than once. And this is where my second question comes in. How many of you do own bowling shoes? Probably you do not. In fact, almost no one does. That is because most bowling alleys offer the equipment on site, effectively making bowling more accessible and therefore more appealing to the public, avoiding the inaccessibility problems that other sports like tennis or scuba diving might have, where it is a prerequisite to own the apparel before being able to partake in the sport. For many people, skiing can fall into this category. However, with our idea, we found a way to address this issue while simultaneously creating new business opportunities and improving sustainability. I propose to partner up with hotels to offer bowling shoes, to offer ski clothes, much like a bowling alley offering shoes, offering modern, high quality and sustainable products for rental to tourists, visitors to the hotels and locals, much like a bowling alley offering their shoes. This would allow the market to grow as it would make skiing more accessible for the general public, since it would be easier for them to acquire the ski clothing just for the time they need it at a much more reasonable price, effectively removing the biggest barrier between casual users and the sport. Not to mention, this would have a great impact on sustainability, seeing as the clothes would be used more effectively and people would have the option not to buy, but to rent directly from us. I firmly believe this is the most viable solution, as it takes into account different aspects such as infrastructure, market growth, profit, customer satisfaction, and sustainability. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. We have arrived at the last idea for the Circular Clothing Challenge. Hannah, the floor is yours.
Yes, I will share my screen.
My screen didn't work.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yes, we can.
Imagine you go on a ski trip with your friends. You have not gone skiing for some time, so your old ski garment doesn't fit you anymore. And also it is so out of style now that you don't even want to be seen in it now. Buying new ski clothes just for them to rot in the closet again for at least half a year does not only seem like a waste of money to you, but also of natural resources. This is why I check out ski wear rental services online. However, wherever you look, it seems that there is no chance that you can actually decide on the ski suit you want to have. And since you still want to be fashionable and stylish, and that is important to you, you don't want to leave it up to fate to decide which ski suit you are going to wear. Besides that, when you finally arrive at the destination, you don't want to have to go to the shop to pick up the ski suit, but just start enjoying your holidays. And now imagine that you arrive at your hotel and your ski suit is already ready to wear in your room. Sounds more like it, right? So how did it get there? Well, first you went on Pure's designated ski wear rental website. There you could choose your 3 favorite suits and also indicate your size. Pure would then reserve one of those suits for you, depending on its availability. And you could then get it delivered to your room at one of Pure's partner hotels for a small fee. Or you could simply pick it up at one of the partner sports retailers and at the same time check out their assortment. My name is Hannah, and this would be the main idea that my group and I are going to work on the next days. Thank you.
All right. Great job, everyone. Thanks so much for sharing your ideas. We look forward to see them being developed the next 48 hours. With that, we already get to the second item on our agenda today, which is for the teams to get into the groups and start to work with the support of the mentors, where the mentors can share their feedback. So we do have 2 rooms. I'll post the links. Before we jump off, we will have our lead mentors, Magdalena and Georg, managing 1 room, and Florian. And you should see in which team you are. The room C, Circular Clothing, has the link with ID-C, and then D, the same link with D in the end. Those are the 2 rooms. So depending on whether you're in C1 through C9, you go to room C, and then all the teams from 10 to 18, please move to room D, and there you will meet the mentors and your lead mentor. Okay, so the lead mentors will open up the room. Georg, Magdalena, whoever opens the room. Magdalena, you here? Or Georg, one of you please open the room.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Georg. And then Florian, also around.
Yes, I will start with it. Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. So we'll let the lead mentors go ahead, open the rooms, and then you'll meet them there. And for those who have any questions, general questions, this will now turn into the open office where I'll be here. So whenever you get lost, come back to the open office. Otherwise, now please go to the 2 rooms, room C and D. Again, I'm sharing the links this time with the icons, room C and D. Thanks again for the pitches. Great job, everyone. We'll see each other soon. The company partners are also invited to provide the feedback to the ideas in the mentoring session now that we are starting.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I tried joining room D and it somehow doesn't work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Same for me.
Okay.
It's also the same for
problem.
room C, because I clicked on the link, but the link doesn't open.
So we have to give the lead mentors 1 minute. So they just exited this room. So it should work soon. So let's just.
I think it's a server problem because all of the people are trying it at the same time, probably because I just refreshed it and I got in. So.
Okay, let me check. But otherwise, you know, we can also take a quick break, a few minutes to take a break, and the room stage should be open soon.
Yeah, now it works.
Okay, thanks for checking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Yep. See you. I'm sharing the two links again, room C and room D. If you don't know in which group you're in, you can look at our website where you see the mentoring group. You as a participant are organized in mentoring groups. So we have the teams 1 through 9 in room C, and the rooms 10 through 18 in room D. You can also see who are the mentors. Also on the website, you can look at the widget and filter according to who's available now to provide feedback and help you get your idea started by defining the customer group and your value proposition.
Actually, here's Lars speaking. Hello. I'm still not able to enter these links.
Which room did you try to enter?
D.
D.
It's an external warning, potential risk in this link. I don't know why.
Okay, let me give you the direct link. 1 second. So room D. Room D is this one here. This is the full link that should be embedded in the tiny one. Maybe try this.
Okay.
All right, for those still here, Alpa, Katrina, Lars, seems to work, right? Vittorio, any questions? Any troubles?